At just 24, Masai Russell has already achieved what most people only dream of, shattering records on the track and inspiring countless fans along the way. But behind the gold medals and the cheers, there was a story no one saw coming. For months, whispers followed her. Rumors of struggles, doubts, and a secret she was keeping close to her chest. And now, she's finally breaking her silence, admitting the truth we all suspected. What was the turning point that brought her here? And how did she find the strength to keep going? From the moment she stepped onto the track, it was clear she had a spark that couldn't be ignored. Her early days were filled with grit and determination, as she pushed herself to excel in a sport where only the toughest survive. She wasn't just running to compete, she was running to win, to make a mark, and to inspire others. As a young black female athlete in a highly competitive environment, Masai faced unique challenges. It wasn't just about clocking the fastest times, it was about breaking barriers and redefining what success looked like. For many young girls who saw her dominating on the track, she became a symbol of perseverance and hope. She proved that with hard work and resilience, you could carve a place for yourself, even in spaces that often feel closed off to outsiders. But as with any rising star, there were always whispers in the background. Questions about her personal life, her struggles, and whether she could maintain her momentum swirled around her like a persistent wind. Fans and critics alike speculated about the pressures she faced and how they might affect her performance. These rumors, though often baseless, hinted at a deeper story, one that Masai kept close to her chest until now. For all her success on the track, her post-college life wasn't as seamless as it appeared. She opened up about the immense mental toll she faced, especially when she entered a new season without the sponsorship she had worked so hard to secure. Imagine putting your heart and soul into something, only to feel like the recognition you deserve isn't there. It was a crushing blow that made her question everything: her self-worth, her drive, and even her love for the sport. She spoke candidly about how this lack of external support made it harder to show up to practice. Without the backing of a sponsor, she felt like no one cared if she succeeded or failed. It's easy to see how those feelings could spiral into self-doubt. "Why should I care if no one else does?" she admitted, thinking at her lowest points. But then came the voice of reason in her life, her boyfriend. Masai credits her boyfriend with being her rock through these tough times. He wasn't just supportive, he was a grounding force who helped her realign her perspective. Instead of letting her wallow in disappointment, he challenged her to look deeper. "Are you running for a contract, or are you running because you love it and want to be the best?" he asked. That simple question hit her like a lightning bolt. It reminded her why she started running in the first place, not for money or recognition, but because it's what she loves. Through his guidance, Masai found a new sense of purpose. She realized that a contract wouldn't make her faster or slower. Her passion and drive were what fueled her. It wasn't an easy journey. Finding strength within yourself rarely is. But with her boyfriend's steady encouragement, she began to rebuild her confidence. She leaned on him when she needed to, but he also knew when to step back and let her find her way. Masai described this period as a test, one she believes was set out by God to help her grow. When she finally stepped onto the track at the USA Championships, she felt like she had passed that test. The strength she found wasn't something anyone else could give her. It was something she discovered within herself. It's no secret that mental health challenges have become a hot topic in sports recently. More and more athletes are stepping forward to share their struggles, shedding light on an issue that was once hidden behind medals and trophies. From Simone Biles to Naomi Osaka, we've seen that even the best of the best aren't immune to the pressures of competing at the highest level. Masai Russell's story fits right into this growing conversation, showing us the toll that the relentless grind of sports can take on even the most determined athletes. For Masai, the struggle became painfully real when she found herself starting a season without a sponsor. Imagine working tirelessly to prove yourself, only to feel like no one noticed or cared. That's the space Masai was in, questioning her worth and her place in the sport she loved. Without that external validation, she found it harder to stay motivated. It wasn't just about missing out on financial support, it was about feeling unseen and unsupported. She admitted that showing up to practice felt pointless, like she was just going through the motions. "Why should I care if no one else does?" she thought to herself. But Masai's journey wasn't just about feeling down, it was about finding her way back up. And the turning point came from a source close to home, her boyfriend. He didn't let her wallow in self-pity. Instead, he pushed her to ask herself some tough questions. Are you running for a contract, or are you running because you love it? That simple but powerful question forced Masai to rethink her priorities. She realized that her passion for running wasn't tied to a paycheck or a sponsorship deal. It was about her love for the sport and her desire to be the best version of herself. With his support, she shifted her mindset, digging deep to find the inner strength she needed to keep going. Masai's story is a reminder that mental health struggles in sports are real, but they don't have to be a dead end. Sometimes it takes a supportive voice and a bit of soul searching to get back on track. And that's exactly what Masai did. She faced her challenges head-on and came out stronger on the other side. Masai's story is a reminder that mental health struggles in sports are real, but they don't have to be a dead end. Sometimes it takes a supportive voice and a bit of soul searching to get back on track. And that's exactly what Masai did. She faced her challenges head-on and came out stronger on the other side. When Masai talks about her boyfriend, it's clear he wasn't just a bystander in her journey, he was her anchor. Their relationship stands out because it wasn't built on competition or jealousy. Instead, it was about lifting each other up, even when the road got tough. While Masai was chasing her dreams as an athlete, he was walking his path, aiming to become the best coach he could be. But what's truly special is how selflessly he put her goals ahead of his own, making her success his priority. His support wasn't the sugary kind of "you're doing great" encouragement. It was rooted in logic and tough love. The kind of advice that hits hard but makes you think. He helped Masai see that her worth wasn't tied to external factors like sponsorships or contracts. Instead, he challenged her to focus on what truly mattered, her passion for running and her drive to be the best. Those conversations weren't always easy, but they were exactly what Masai needed to hear. Their relationship also broke stereotypes about partnerships in sports. It's not uncommon to hear stories of jealousy or power struggles when one partner outshines the other. But that wasn't the case for Masai and her boyfriend. He didn't see her success as a threat. He saw it as something to celebrate and support. Even when he wasn't moving at the same pace as her, financially, athletically, or otherwise, he never let that create distance between them. Instead, he used his own experiences to guide her, becoming a steady force in her life. Masai often says she wouldn't have made it through her toughest moments without him. And it's not hard to see why. He wasn't just her boyfriend, he was her coach, her motivator, and her biggest cheerleader. Their story is a testament to the power of partnership, showing how two people can grow together by lifting each other up. In a world that often pits individuals against one another, their relationship is a refreshing reminder that success doesn't have to come at someone else's expense. It can be something you build together. So, what are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comments below.